Good morning, happy Monday. Although it won't be Monday when you're watching this, although it might be, I suppose. That was a long-winded and unnecessary introduction, wasn't it? Good morning, how are we all? It's Monday. The weekend was freezing. God, it was so cold. There was just a most bitter wind. Made me not want to do anything. We went out with friends Friday night for curry, had a really good evening, and then I did quickly go to Tesco's yesterday morning. Other than that, did not leave the house all weekend. It was just so bloody cold. Can't believe it's mid-April. I'm meant to be having a barbecue on Saturday, although they do say it's going to warm up. So yeah, this cold weather is just making me want to hibernate. I don't want to do anything, so I really need some springtime weather very, very soon. Actually went to rugby Saturday afternoon, so he did actually go out and do something, but I didn't. Anyway, it's Monday. I've just been to the parcel shop. I've been to a couple of local charity shops, although the one that I really wanted to go to was closed for some reason. Don't know why. Don't know why I'm yawning either. I was up at 6 this morning, at my desk by 6:20. So that was good. I started preparing some eBay listings. I've got about 5 more to prep, and then I'm going to be physically listing them and photographing them, and I really want to get 20 done by lunchtime today, so all my listing is finished. I need to talk to you about goals, don't I? How I got on with last week's goals. So goal number 1 was to stick to Slimming Well plan all week. I did that, apart from Friday night when we went out for curry. I do find it impossible to sin what I'm eating when I'm going out, but when you don't know what the amounts are and everything, I find it just too overwhelming I did try and make good choices. Everybody had a starter. I didn't have a starter. I had, I'm going to say, like a healthy main course, but as healthy as it gets in an Indian, which isn't very, is it? Yeah, so I did try and make a good choice. I did drink, but hey, you can't not have a life, can you? It's all about balance. Anyway, the good news is I stuck to the plan. I did do all the writing down until I got to Friday. I didn't write down over the weekend, which I probably should have done, but I did stick to plan Saturday and Sunday, so that was good. And the good news is that I weighed myself yesterday. Yesterday was my weighing day, and it was actually 6 days after starting the diet, not 7 days. I lost 4.5 pounds, so I'm pleased with that. That's good. Obviously a long way to go. Won't be resting on my laurels, but it's a good start, good solid start, and I didn't feel like I deprived myself. It all went quite well, so that's good. My other, the writing down, did I say about the writing down? I think I did, yes. What were the 2 goals? One was to buy a pair of trainers. I bought my Skechers. Did I show you them last week? I'm not sure I did, actually. I thought I'd filmed when they arrived. I bought the wide fit ones, and I wore them for a day on Friday, because I have got wide feet. Always had wide fit feet. Wide fit feet, is that a thing? And when I first put them on, they were really comfortable, and by the end of the day I was kind of thinking I shouldn't have bought the wide fit ones, because they might be going to feel too big fairly shortly. So don't know, not thrilled about that, but I guess I can buy some insoles and see how that goes. But they are really comfortable, and I did enjoy wearing them, so that's good. The other thing was to buy a step counter. I bought one off Amazon. It hasn't arrived yet. It's due to arrive today, and I will link the one below that I bought if you're interested. Didn't buy a Fitbit because I didn't get on well with the Fitbit previously. This is like a cheaper version of a Fitbit. I found the Fitbit very inaccurate, but it was several years ago, so they may have improved since then. Anyway, it was about £30, I think. I'll link it below if you're interested. And yeah, we're looking forward to that arriving. I'm going to set myself some goals for this week, so I will come back to you in a little while and tell you what this week's goals are. It's 5:45. How can it be 6:15 already? I've had quite a productive day. Not quite as productive as I wanted it to be, but not too bad. Weather is still absolutely poo. Really want it to cheer up. Haven't got very excited. Haven't had a very exciting day. Nothing exciting to tell you or show you or anything. My new fake Fitbit arrived. I've just placed a Tesco order for delivery on Thursday. Haven't quite finished it yet, but got family coming down for Easter. Got my parents coming for 2 nights and having a family barbecue for my extended family on Saturday. My battery light started flashing. So yes, that's nice. Looking forward to that. Ashley's mum's coming to that as well, so there'll be about 12 of us, I think. Yeah, so that'll be good. Will's coming home as well Saturday. Right, goals for the week. Here are my goals. I want to have a weight loss, at least 1 pound. As I said, it's Easter weekend coming up. Weigh day is Sunday, but if I could at least continue on the downward trajectory, that would be good. I need to monitor my blood pressure this week. Yeah, that's something I was meant to be doing last week and didn't quite get round to, so I've put it on my goals for this week. Just take some readings and keep an eye on it, make sure it's okay. I want to make a vision board. I am going to see my notice board up here, which is mostly filled with old crap that I don't need anymore and post office receipts. I'm going to turn that into some sort of vision board for motivating me, and I could put type my weekly goals out and put them on there. And yeah, I just want to have that, and I might even move it to the wall that I actually look at over there rather than having it behind me, because I don't often stand and look at that bit, obviously. So yeah, I might do that. And as I said, my new fake Fitbit has just arrived, so I need to figure out how to operate that. So get that up and running and working as it should. And then we can maybe start looking at some exercise and fitness and step goals next week. So those are my 4 goals for this week. Again, I've kept it fairly simple. Don't want to overload myself with a whole bunch of goals and then just have too much to even think about. So yeah, I should just mention this. I've had this on my desk for a few weeks now. It's my Jo Malone Orange Blossom hand and body cream, body and hand lotion, and it is absolutely lovely. I put a tiny bit on my hands and I can smell it for absolutely ages. It's so strong, really worth the money in terms of fragrance payoff. It's just lovely. And keeping it, because I spend so long sitting at my desk, it's kind of nice to have it there, because I do use it regularly. Right, I'm going to go and do a little bit of ironing, and then anybody else watching The Victim on BBC, don't know what BBC channel it's on actually, but watch the first one at lunchtime today, and really good, really good. Right, yes, that's it for today probably. I will be back with you tomorrow, but it will be any second now for you. Good morning, I'm in Sainsbury's. They've got 25% off all To clothing, and they've got some really lovely stuff in here. Let's get myself up a swimsuit, which I'll show you more when I get home. But they've got some really lovely bits and pieces. Look at that jewellery. Absolutely love those earrings for summer. It's pouring down with rain and black cloud outside, but all these gorgeous bright colours are making me smile this morning. Absolutely love this skirt. Very keen on stripes. That's so pretty. There's lots of this very orangey red colour, which is the shade of red I really like. Oh, these are gorgeous. I like those a lot. Aren't they lovely? Look at this maxi skirt, really pretty with the different hem. Really like that a lot. Very easy to wear, sort of cottony fabric. It probably is cotton actually. So much really pretty swimsuits, swimwear even. Really liking the pink and blue. Look at the little anchor print on that. It's really cute. really like this maxi dress with the fruit print, really bright tropical colours. That would be fabulous for a hot holiday evening, wouldn't it? So pretty. They've also got similar print in a bag and same print in the shorts with a little frill on the bottom, which is super cute. Love those. I really like this daisy print, but it's weird. It's a tankini, which is fine, but it's got like a big loose frill bottom bit on the bottom. Really like that just in a swimsuit, the daisy print, but no sign of one at the moment. Also lovely, it's a jumpsuit with stripes. So pretty. Maybe when I've lost £1 million in weight, I can buy one of those. Rather liking the look of these. I'm just moving away from the summer vibe a minute. Look, they're foot cozies, they call them. They're slippers and they're super soft. They've got like little grippy bits on the bottom. Might have to treat myself to a pair of these. Way back before Christmas, I had a lady buy a baby cardigan, and it was a collection one, where you collect it from the shop, you know. And it never arrived at the shop, and I'd only sent it by, it was like £6 or something. It was one of the British Home Stores things that I had from my big haul. And it never arrived there, and I didn't have tracking because it was Royal Mail. It's just come back. Let me cover my address, 2 secs. It's just come back with Royal Mail. I sent it in this Amazon thing. I do reuse packaging. But yeah, where has this been? Where on earth has it been for this long? I mean, it obviously got to where it was going because the little Collect Plus thing is on it. And it says 28th of December. When did I post it? Don't know if it's got an address. Yeah. Yeah, 17th of December there. But yeah, where has this been for 4 months? It's a mystery. Anyway, the baby cardigan has come back. It's very cute. Little lacy one. It's a French brand. Jean Bourget, which is a very good French brand, but I don't know if I'll bother selling it again. I suppose I might as well. But yeah, isn't that weird? The mystery of the parcel that disappeared for 4 months. I'm looking down because I'm going to show you. The Sainsbury's thing was good with all the clothing. I got some nice bits. I haven't tried them on yet, but let me pop you onto the tripod. We'll go in the bedroom and I'll show you what I got. We've only got as far as the dressing room, not the bedroom, because the bed's not made. Usual story, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Right. I got myself a pair of those really nice foot thingies, whatever they were called. All of this was 25% off, by the way. Cozy footsies. These were £4.50 with 25% and 25% off on top of that. But they're so cozy and warm. That's why they're called cozy footsies, Caroline, yeah. They just feel so... I need some cozy handsies as well. So lovely. Really liking those. What else did I get? I got a pair of lilac jeans. Thought these were really nice as well. You're not going to be able to see that, you're at the wrong angle. But they're just sort of skinny jeans. I can roll them up for spring and summer. These were 16, so with 25% off they were 12. Really nice and soft fabric as well. I got this top, which was 15 and then 25% off that. So it was around 12, I guess, a bit more, a bit less. It's just a navy top and it's got some starry, little bit of glitter, a little bit like the one I'm wearing, but navy. Sort of oversized, quite boxy. If I get back a bit more, you can probably see it. So I quite like that. And I got this swimming costume. I think I showed you this in the trolley. It's a halter neck and it's tummy control, which we like. Yeah, I really like the stripe. I like stripes anyway, but the pink and blue, 2 of my favourite colours. Really like that combination. But that was 16, so that's 12. Which is a good price for a swimsuit. And finally, I bought these little shoes. I can't remember if I showed you these or not in the shop. Really hoping they fit, because I have got quite wide feet and they are not a wide fit, but we shall see. But I just thought they were so nice, little mules, and I like the fact they've got this strap on here. I think that will hold them on better so they don't go sliding off. Nice little heel, so they're not completely flat. Just really liked those. So yeah, oh sorry, they were 16, so they were down to 12. So yeah, very pleased with all of those things. It's 1 o'clock. I came in and I was so hungry because I hadn't had breakfast before I went. I know I just can't eat breakfast first thing in the morning. I went out about 8:30, and yeah, I didn't have any breakfast before I went. By the time I got back, it was after 11 and I was starving. So I made a big Slimming World omelette with spinach and mushrooms and sweet corn and bacon and some spring onions, and then put half of my healthy extra A with cheese on the top and grilled it, and it was absolutely yummy. It's now 1 o'clock and I'm not hungry for lunch, so I'm not going to bother eating anything. I'm going to go and make my bed, have a quick tidy around the bedroom, and get into a bit of listing, I think. Good morning, it's Wednesday, and oh shit, that's what you get for letting your husband put the other parcels in the car. I'm not in a good mood this morning. Yet another day. I think it's day 5 of thick fog, drizzly rain. Oh, I'm so sick of it. It really does affect my mood. I think because it's late in the year, I know I've probably said this already, and you expect it to be slightly nicer, it just makes me low. It really does make me feel low. It makes such a difference when the sun's out. Anyway, it's Wednesday. I'm off to the parcel shop, and then I am going home to list. I've already had quite a busy morning because I've been tidying up the house ready for Sharon the cleaner coming this morning, and I know that sounds stupid, but I just like to tidy and get everything cleared away so she can clean rather than have to move stuff around, you know? Make the most of the time that I pay her for, type of thing. And yeah, there was quite a lot of mess really, and I've just had a bit of a row with Ashley about it, and just not a good start to the day. Anyway, I'm gonna go and drop these parcels off, make myself an enormous cup of coffee, and crack on with some work. It's 1 o'clock and I'm just doing a jacket potato in the microwave to have with some tuna and salad. Quite hungry. I've just finished listing. I've put everything away, stored everything pretty much. I need to have a good tidy up in the office this afternoon. But first of all, I'm cooking myself a jacket potato for lunch to have with some tuna and salad. By the way, when I think about it, thank you very much for all the comments and thumbs up on the cooking video, which just went live this morning. Very kind, you've all been very kind about it. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I will certainly do more of those. I enjoy filming those ones. Got some parcels to open here that the postman's just delivered. Nothing exciting, just stuff that I've bought to resell. I've got to go to Tesco's annoyingly this afternoon. I need 1 chicken breast, and I've been through the whole freezer and I haven't got one anywhere. I've got 1, but it's a really small one, and I need 2 for dinner. I'm doing a chicken curry, a Mayflower one. So yeah, I've got to do that at some point. But I'm going to first of all sit down, and I know what I'm cooking over the Easter period when we've got people to stay, family. But I just want to write it all out, and I've got a Tesco order booked for, I think it's tomorrow. Although I might change that and book it for Friday. Sorry, thinking as I talk here. And I want to write out my shopping list. I'm going to write out my menu plan and shopping list while I eat my jacket potato. That is my plan. Once again, the afternoon has just disappeared. Been doing quite a lot of tinkering with listings, and I started a sale event on one of my accounts for the weekend. 30% off sale to try and shift some older stuff. So that's done, which is good. I've done all... Oh, sorry about the light. Let's try and move you like that. I know you're on an angle. Is that better? Yes, that's straight. Ooh, there we are. I've done all my menu plan for the weekend and my online shopping, which is coming tomorrow lunchtime. And I've also been to Tesco's and bought... What have I bought? Oh, the first thing I bought was this bottle of gin, which reminds me I must go into my Tesco order and cancel the other bottle of gin. I really like flavoured gin. Flavoured gin is a thing at the moment, isn't it? My family all quite like gin as well. So I thought I'd get a bottle of flavoured gin for the barbecue at the weekend. And this is infused with, this is wild berry gin, infused with wild berries apparently. Shall I smell it and tell you if it's nice? I like the smell of gin anyway. Oh, lovely, yes, very nice. Anyway, on my shopping order, I ordered a bottle of Tanqueray Seville Orange Gin, which was £24, but this was on special when I went in the store, and it was only 16 for a litre as well. It's a big bottle. I don't like those 750ml bottles, they disappear too quick and I feel like an alcoholic. Yeah, it's a litre bottle. So I got that one. I must go and take the other one off my shopping in a minute. I got some Marmite rice cakes. I don't know how many sins in them, but they are only 28 calories each, so I'm thinking 1.5 sins probably. Yes, I'm guessing so. I got some skinless boneless cod fillets. That's for tomorrow night's dinner. I'm going to do a fish and chips Slimming World styling. And I got some chicken breast and I got a few mushrooms for tonight's dinner. That was a very uninteresting shop, other than the gym, wasn't it? Right, so tomorrow is Thursday car boot sale, so I think I'm going to get up early and go to that. I'm going to have to post tomorrow as well, so I think I will do that. Ooh, I usually leave at 8 for the car boot sale, so either I'll get up early and do my parcels then, because I really don't feel like doing them now, or I don't know, I need to take my pills as well. Oh, update on the red shoes from Sainsbury's. That's what I was going to tell you as well. Lovely shoes. They did actually fit my big fat wide feet. However, I can't walk in them. They just slip off my feet. Absolutely ridiculous. Just no good at all. I couldn't even get across the bedroom without one of them falling off. So they will sadly be going back because they're lovely. But yeah, more about design than practicality, I feel they were. So I just started filming myself lying down, and the angle was so hideous that I couldn't look at myself at that angle anymore. So I've moved to sitting up, but I am very tired, very tired. I have been really struggling with tiredness this week. Excuse my face, by the way, I've just taken my makeup off and put Alpha H liquid gold on, which always makes me go a bit bright red initially. Oh God, I can't get a decent angle at all. I need to sit up properly. This is no good. I need to rearrange my cushions and sit up properly so I don't look quite so hideous. Oh. Right, are we there? That's better. Slightly better. Not brilliant, but slightly better. Anyway, yes, excuse the face, I've done that bit. Yeah, I've been feeling so tired this week, really low energy, and I've been putting it down to the weather. I've talked to you about it before. And I've just suddenly realised I've been taking antihistamine because my hay fever has kicked in a bit this week. And although I don't take the ones that I think, what are they called? There's a particular active ingredient, I can't think what it's called, that are meant to be the sleepy, drowsy ones. I'm taking cetirizine hydrochloride, which I've taken for years. But I think it's those that have maybe made me so super tired. I was literally falling asleep at lunchtime the other day. Ridiculous. And I'm sleeping well at night, not too badly at the moment, you know. I'm going to bed at a decent hour. I'm not waking up too hideously early. So yeah, I assume it must be the antihistamine tablets. Anyway, it's 8:20 and I'm getting ready for bed. I'm going to get into my bed. I haven't watched much YouTube this week, so I've got quite a lot to catch up on. I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish my book. I'm reading a book called The Silent Patient, which is fairly new out, I think. Got fairly rave reviews. I'm literally at 91% of it, so I'm waiting for the big twist, which I think I might have guessed. I'll let you know in the morning whether or not I did guess it correctly. I haven't enjoyed the book as much as the rave reviews would. I mean, it's been all right. It's taken me quite a while to read it, so I don't know. I haven't been like burning to pick it up, you know. Anyway, I'm just rambling. So I was going to tidy up the sofa. The sofa is absolutely covered. When Sharon came this morning, the cleaner, I just always throw everything from anything that's around on the surfaces or anything just onto the bedroom sofa, and so she can get to everything to clean. And there is a massive pile of clothes and stuff that needs dealing with on the sofa, and I came into the bedroom with the intention of sorting that out, and I'm not going to do it. Not going to lie, not going to do it. Oh God, had a Hermes parcel nightmare as well. I went into the shop today. I post on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So Monday I took in all of the parcels since, all of the orders since last Friday. And then I went into the shop today and they had loads of parcels in there. And I still, did they not pick up yesterday? She said they haven't picked up since last Friday. So they hadn't picked up they haven't picked up since, they picked up last Friday and haven't been in since. So all of my parcels that I dropped off on Monday were not picked up, and today's Wednesday, it's the end of Wednesday. So that was all the orders, the stuff that people had ordered from last Friday effectively hadn't gone anywhere, and it was Wednesday today. So I was a bit concerned about that, so I rang them just before 5 and said, have they picked up today? Apparently the driver was off sick, so they sent a replacement driver, but he didn't arrive until after the shop had closed, and then he didn't arrive again yesterday. So I phoned them at 5 to 5, and he still hadn't been. And I was like, oh God, because I just thought if they're not there till Thursday, that's going to be a nightmare. Anyway, I phoned them back at 5:15 and he had been. So thank God the parcels are gone. They're still going to be late, some of them, but shouldn't be a massive problem. I mean, the dispatch date will be there because they were obviously checked into the shop, but some unhappy customers over the Easter weekend awaiting their parcels, I suspect, but thank goodness they've gone today, because if they hadn't gone today it would have become really problematic. So it would have been like after Easter before any of them had a cat in hell's chance of arriving. Anyway, just waffling. So I'm going to go and listen to me. I'm going to go and do something. I'm going to get into bed and read my book and watch YouTube. Very nice idea that sounds too. Good morning, it's Thursday. I'm on my way to the car boot sale. The sun is trying to come out. It's about 8 o'clock. And what was I going to say? Yeah, on my way to the car boot sale. Busy day today. I'm going to do a quick car boot sale and then straight back home. So I should be home by about 11ish. And then I'm going to do my parcels from yesterday, because of course, although I don't usually post on a Thursday, it's bank holiday tomorrow, so I'd like to get yesterday's parcels out today. Well, there's about 11 to go. I've just pulled all the orders, so I've got them all ready. I just need to wrap them and drop them off at the parcel shop. Then I've got a massive Tesco order coming. I think it's between 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm sure it's between 1 and 2. For all my stuff for the weekend, for the family barbecue, and for my parents coming to stay, and various other bits and pieces. So I need to put all that away and get that sorted, and can't decide whether after that I really desperately need to clean my office. I haven't done that. I was talking about doing it yesterday and I still haven't done it. I really, really desperately need to do that. So I might do that this afternoon and get my accounts up to date, or I might do a little bit of listing. I haven't quite decided yet, or a little bit of both. And then this evening, doing some cooking with Ashley for the weekend. I'm going to cook a moussaka, which I've never managed to cook successfully. I think last time I tried to cook a moussaka, I think was, not even, no word of a lie, over 20 years ago. I can't remember how long it is since we lived in Torquay, but 22 years, something like that. I made a moussaka. Wasn't a good one. Anyway, I'm going to attempt it again. I've got a Rick Stein recipe from one of his books. So we're going to make that for dinner tomorrow night, and Ashley's going to make a big key lime pie, which he makes beautifully for the barbecue. So cooking this evening. And and that's the plan for today. And I was just toying with how I'm going to work the weekend, what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take Saturday and Sunday off completely. There's a car boot Monday morning, so I'm going to go to that, and then obviously I'll have to do packaging Monday as well, so I think try and take Saturday and Sunday off completely, and probably most of Friday realistically as well. Maybe a little bit of early morning listing, we shall see. Anyway, that's my plan for the next few days. So, random thoughts that crossed my mind. Someone left me a comment the other day saying that I had pronounced, remember that pink dress that I showed you last week, the fringed one made by Moschino? I pronounced it Moschino, which is incorrect, which is fine. And somebody pulled me up on it in the comments. And it always amuses me when I don't actually mind. It's fine. I wasn't particularly offended by it. I wouldn't do it to somebody I didn't know on the internet, but it always makes me think a little bit, that sort of thing, because it's sort of about the dynamic between the YouTuber and the viewer more than anything else. And I think if you were in a room with a stranger and they pronounce something incorrectly, would you pick them up on it? Not actually sure you would. I certainly wouldn't. I would just let it go. And sometimes with a friend as well, I would let it go. But I have been in that situation where they've pronounced something, somebody I know quite well has pronounced something incorrectly, and I don't say. Probably with a family. If it was my mum, I probably would, or Ashley. But further than that, it would depend on the circumstances. I don't know. As I say, I wasn't offended particularly in any way by this comment. Absolutely, this woman's prerogative to say, you pronounced it incorrectly. But it makes me think, that sort of comment makes me think about the disconnect between YouTube and reality, really. And I suppose the thing is that I open up my life and what I do on a day-to-day basis, and people feel like they know me quite well. Not just me, any YouTuber, I suppose. So it feels like obviously my relationship to you is different, because I don't know, you're just a name on a screen, in the most part. Some people I've met, obviously, but for the most part it's just a name on a screen. So it's interesting, isn't it, the back and forth dynamic of how things can appear, and how things that we think are okay to say from behind a keyboard, and whether we actually would really say those things in the same situation if it was in real life. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't think I'm actually going anywhere with it. It was just sort of observations on. I've been thinking quite a lot about the relationship between YouTubers and viewers because of the meetup coming up, and the meetup in Bristol that Carla and I have. When I say arranged, we picked a date and a place and said, anybody want to come and meet us? And it's turned into a really big thing. I think there's 60 or 70, maybe even more people coming. And I'm not great in big crowds of people. I'm really not. A little group is much more my comfort zone. And I was thinking about this whole room of people feeling like they know me, and yet to me it's just a sea of strangers, and that's quite a weird thought. I'm not saying I'm not I'm absolutely looking forward to the meetup, and it will be absolutely fine, and there's lots of people there that I know already, or a few people there that I know already and have met already, but it is a little bit unnerving, I think is the right word. I'm not apprehensive about it, but the thought of it is a little bit unnerving, that all these people who know who I am and know a little bit about me, and I know absolutely nothing. Anyway, that was just thoughts. I've rambled on for 7.5 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off here. that is what my stock room looks like. I really need to sort that out. Oh, oh God, I feel like that's all I can say. So, it's 1:30, I think. Tesco shopping has just been delivered. Car boot was a bit rubbish. Came back from the car boot, popped into Ashley's office to deliver something there. Went to a couple of charity shops, picked up a few bits, just to make sure that the journey wasn't completely wasted. Came home, wrapped all my parcels, went to the parcel shop, went to the post office, came home, answered a few emails, did a couple of other bits. Tesco shopping got delivered, and now I'm going to bed for a bit. I feel absolutely exhausted. I feel like I've maybe got some sort of low-level bug or something. I don't know, but I just feel absolutely wiped out. I was sitting at my desk and literally I could have fallen asleep again. So bearing in mind I've got a couple of busy days coming up, I'm going to admit defeat for a couple of hours and try and have a sleep and see if that makes me feel any better. Oh God, look at that settee as well. Everywhere I look, something needs doing. You know that feeling where just everything needs doing all the time? I just feel a bit overwhelmed and rubbish, so my throat is really quite sore. I'm going to take, it's just before 4 and been up about an hour. I feel, oh God, that's my I'm going to pick this box up and get rid of this wrapping paper. Yeah, it's just before 4, been up about an hour. I've tidied up the mess in the bedroom on the sofa, which is good. But I'm still feeling pretty ropey, if I'm honest. Really don't feel at my best at all. So I really do need to do a little, the very least I need to hoover the office floor because it's absolutely minging. Not going to show you it, but it's not good. And I'm going to tidy off the dining table. There's still a load of food to put away from the shopping. I only put away the frozen bits and the fridge bits. There's loads of stuff to put away. Can't really see me cooking a moussaka this evening. I think that might be left till tomorrow. However, in a couple of hours I might feel fine. Anyway, I'm going to finish this vlog off here. A short one this week with it being bank holiday tomorrow because I want to get it all up and scheduled before my guests arrive for the Easter weekend. So I hope everybody has or has had or is having a lovely Easter, and let's keep our fingers crossed for some good weather. It's still pretty overcast here, but a lot warmer than it has been. So yes, let's hope that the sun shows its face. Right, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again next week, and yeah, see you next week, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.